How you guys doing? This is Hybridsteel. Welcome to Orebound. I know I don't normally stream on Sundays, but yesterday was one of those days where I think every person in their right mind knows exactly how this feels. When you get up one day, you're not quite sure what's wrong, but something's not quite there for you. And then all of a sudden, the rest of the day feels like that. You get to the night time, you just went, I need to go to bed. I don't care anymore. I'm all good. So that's basically what happened to me yesterday. That's why there was no stream. Just my entire brain turned off, basically. So I sat here monging out, just don't know, basically. So today, Orebound, like the title suggests, we're going silver and gold mining. Now, hence why I'm not saying gold and silver prospecting. I already did the prospecting part. I already did the bit where I had to go and find them. I've already done the bit where I've had to basically just try to make the pathway to these things. All I've got to do is set up the processes that's needed for them to be able to go mining for them, so we can start getting everything back together and being all good. So that's what I'm doing today, and that's what I'm hoping to be finished with. Maybe, I'm not sure if I'm going to be finished with it, but I definitely want to be like nearly finished with it at some point. So we'll see where it goes. It's going to be fun. I hope it'll be done. I really do. If not, at least we'll get one of them done. Like silver or gold. I think silver's closest to my actual like mine area, so we'll may do silver first. Not sure yet. We'll see how things go. Anyways, all well and good. Over the next few days as well, I will be playing Planet Coaster 2, hopefully. It looks cool. I've been watching a couple of videos on it already, and I'm like looking forward to it. So I want to do a couple of live streams on it, maybe like actually set up a proper theme park and actually do things properly, and not like gimpified, you know, like everybody else. Right, when it loads, it's all good. When it loads, ladies and gentlemen, when it loads. Just waiting. It's waiting. Come on. Show me. Come on, game. Come on. I should have loaded this up before I started the stream, shouldn't I? Just like, right, straight in. No, we've got to wait like 10 years. Here we are. In the mines. So, as you've seen in my videos, if you've been watching my videos, this is where we're up to. All the processes for silver and copper are basically all done. They're actually all full as well. Like, they are full. They're not. It's not going to happen again. So that's all good. Now, construct. I can't remember. Can we select a different? How many silver things have I got to do? Silver's made with those. Okay, so dwarven. I got 4 processes to do with those as well. Okay. So I need to set up another 4 of these constructors. Ooh, it's going to be a bit tight up here. I'm probably going to have to like extend the old factory for like everything. Amazing. Or we got, actually, there might be another lump of coal. Actually, that's another lump of coal. We can probably make a like thing out of there. Just curiosity, how many can I stick on here? How many machines can I build? Probably like 2. 1. Oh no, I need more iron ingot. Easy. Because this will show me how long I have to make my conveyor belts and everything else, or how long I have to make this like built up area. 2. Oh no, I need a silver ingot. Damn, actually that's pretty bad. I haven't got a lot of silver. I've got 1 silver ingot. Damn. Oh no, okay, so I've got 65 silver ore. That's good. Right. Let me just get... How do you do, Incredible? Right, we'll get rid of all of my spare stuff at the moment because I don't really need all this stuff. I mean, if I want to eat iron ore, I'll just go and get it out of the ground somewhere. Right, I've got gold. We've got some copper. I don't need copper. Right, the silver ore, we just need to go upstairs. How am I enjoying Orebound? I'm doing all good with this. Like, it takes a lot longer to do stuff in order for you to actually like complete an area, you know, to do X, Y, and Z, if that makes sense. That's fine. So to put it into perspective, all of this is just boilers and water, power all my machines. It's just all of that stuff in one go. But yeah, apart from that, I'm doing okay. I've got to be honest, I'm biding my time more for Planet Coaster this week. It is a much bigger scale. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to Planet Coaster. How much money have I got left? You know what? We've probably got enough. Can I make... No, I don't know. I need to make silver ore, not talk to him. Donut. Imaged. Right. So, silver, ingot. There we go. And stick another shrimp on the barbie. Let's get that going. So, my base has been upgraded a little bit as well because I sort of got bored. So, I was like, what can I do to waste some time? So, I built a wall. I built a wall around my whole base. I was like, it'll do. Let me just show you. I'll show you my wall. I built a wall around my whole base, and then I was going to put my like beer process and stuff here. But then I was talking to someone in the comments a couple of days ago, and they were like, "Ah, by the way, yeah, you got to build like barrels that come from ancient tree roots." I'm like, bugger. Right, okay. So what I have to do is there's a couple of tree roots down from where I am now currently, and I'd have to build the constructor out for that as well. But that's like a whole new idea and what I got to do later. But apart from that, I'm okay. Did you make the miners pay for it? I am the miner, so yeah, I had to pay for it. I didn't get Mexico to do it for me. I did it all myself. I'm the greatest wall builder in the world. I also figured out why every single one of my steps looks like this. By this small amount of section here. And the reason why is because when I built my first layer in, it's offline by about that much. Because the stairs are supposed to meet the top of the stairs. This bit here is supposed to be like the top step. So yeah, I ballsed up every single one of them. I'm like, it's out by about half an inch. But yeah, done all of this. So there's a lot of money here. A lot of money. So each one of these bundles is like $2.5 grand. Each one of these bundles is like $2.5 grand. They're all money. This is all money. This is all money. That's another $4 grand per bit. That's 4,000 per, you know. And they're off by about $500,000. Oh, I don't want to take that apart. Don't want to take that apart. No way. 2 days until the election. Speaking of, yeah, if I was going to put money on it, I would probably say Trump. If I had to put money on it. And the reason why, it's not just because, like, you know, I feel a little bit biased towards him. I genuinely think that everything that the Democrats have done to try and shun him and have a go at him has backfired and just made him more popular. And if you look at some of the voting and stuff, like the polls and stuff, he's winning by like something like 20% in the polls now. So, I mean, that's just me. I sat there and just went, you know what, it's going to be a fun run because you've got Kamala Harris, who's pretty boring, and you've got this guy who's come along who's just like, no one, you know, he doesn't care. And there was one guy I was listening to, and I think he was on Benny's show, and he said the reason why Trump does so well is because he's not like everybody else. 99% of politicians and everybody else that runs for the White House, they're all the same sort of, oh yeah, well, we'll sort there's no life behind their speeches. They're just sort of puppets with sticks up their asses. You know, they're all really stiff, they're boring to listen to, nobody really cares. And every sort of like 60 years or so, someone comes along and just disrupts it. and Trump is that disruptor. He's the guy that no one can take seriously, no one cares, but he's doing whatever he wants and it's popular because it's different to all the other boring, mundane crap they've had before. And I think that's the reason why he's going to win. I think it's just because he's not the same, but he's not the same as everybody else. He's a businessman. He's not somebody who wanted to be president. He's just somebody who's like, you know what, we haven't done this before, let's have a laugh with it, you know. But we'll see. He can't be that bad. He did 4 years in term and genuinely didn't mess it up too badly. And he didn't call for, you know, becoming a fascist dictator. He didn't stick on his like cap and his like Hitler moustache and go, I am going to control the whole country, blah blah blah, there will be no voting, I'm going to take all this crap away from you. He just sort of left it the way it was and he started making money for the country. But then, you know, that's what happens, isn't it? Things happen. Let's just, when it happens, and if it happens, and if it does happen, you just go, okay, fair enough. Why did this happen? Democrats bungled up a bit. Maybe we shouldn't do that again, because this might happen again, and we'll get somebody like Donald Trump come in and go, well, I think we'll have another laughing clown land for another 4 years. You know, so that's just my way of looking at it. If the Democrats had done a good job, then they would still be in power next term. That's it. If you lose, that means you fucked up. Same with the Tories in this country. Tories for 14 years have done not very well, and they fucked up. And what happened? Labour won a landslide, and what happened to them? Labour are going to get kicked out in the next 4 years because it's not going too well for them right now. So yeah, it's one of those things. You have to look at it as, if this person is going to beat you, why did you not win? And if you did not win, it's just because you weren't good enough. It's that simple. You couldn't sway a country or a county or someone to listen to your views and go, you know what, you make a damn good point. If I was to put it down to like YouTube terms, it's like, if people subscribe to this channel, that means I did something good enough that they subscribe to me. If they didn't subscribe to me and they buggered off to a different channel and subscribed to that person, that means that person did a better job than me. I should be downtrodden because of my poor performance. And that's I see it as a YouTube thing. Trump learned from his first term and has now bought in RFK. Yeah, that's the other thing. So, I mean, when you bring in like Tulsi and RFK, who are originally Democrats, who went into that race as Democratic people, who they wanted to be president for the Democratic Party, and then they sit there and just go, it doesn't really reflect what I want to be anymore. Then you know you've got a problem. When Tulsi and RFK joined Trump, I was like, what's going on? Because, you know, RFK has been a Democrat his entire life. His dad was a Democrat. His uncle was a Democrat. They've been Democrat their entire lives. And now he's like, no, actually, I want to be part of the Republican Party. So I was like, all right, cool. And if he's changed his views because the Democrat doesn't align with his view anymore, then something's gone amiss between where it was and where it is now. I think it was Joe Rogan who said, yeah, I used to be on the left, and then I looked up and I was like, what happened to the left? And the left have moved further to the left to a point that they're not reflecting what I see anymore. I sort of see it like that. I used to be one of those people who used to look at Labour Party and go, you know what, you had some really good ideas. But now your ideas don't align with my policies or what I feel is right, and these people do. That sort of thing. It's going to be a weird couple of days, and that's all I can say. I'm not showing a political bias on this. Genuinely, I think the Democrats ballsed up this time round. Would you say Corbyn was the better time of Labour? No, and the reason why Corbyn wouldn't have done well is because Corbyn's way of thinking was more, I would say, Corbyn was left-leaning, but then he had tendencies that he wanted to be a hippie. So he was trying to when he was trying to run for things like getting rid of like Trident and this, that and the other, that was more of the hippie side of him, where he's like, no, we don't need a war deterrent. And then it's like, not being horrible, but if you could foresee in the future where, you know, Putin is having a go at Ukraine, China's going to have a go at Taiwan, you know, and you've got all these other little problems going on in the world now. It's like, it wouldn't have been a good idea, would it? So no, I don't think Corbyn would have done a better job. I think he would have done a mediocre job where he would have done okay, but then I think you would have started to see the cracks more, and yeah, it's not been great. I think he would have been pushed out. Like, if he would have become Prime Minister, I think he would have been pushed out within about a year. And I think that's what's going to happen to Keir Starmer. Keir Starmer's going to be out. He's going to be pushed out in about a year or so, because nothing he's doing is aligning with what the people voted for already, and that takes balls. I don't think I've seen anybody mess up as quick as he has. When he was like, no, we want to do this, and this, and all of a sudden you're cutting pension funds to, like, you know, winter fuel allowance. It's like, that's really bad. Congratulations. Yeah, it doesn't. There's a lot that doesn't roll with me. But that's just me. But all I've done for the last, I've got to be honest, yeah, I think that was part of the reason why I'm all like sort of like flustered at the moment. Is like because I'm reading into a lot of all this at the moment, and it's doing me head in. Because that's all I've done for the last couple of weeks is just like read Democrat paperwork and Republican paperwork, and I'm like, I don't really care. And then when I've read like Labour Party and Tory Party, and I'm like, I don't care anymore. That it doesn't matter who you we've always said this. It doesn't matter who you vote for, because whoever you vote for will fuck it up a different way. That's just how I've always seen politics. But having this conversation without getting flustered and having a go at everybody is something you actually need to do in life. I was answering a post on Facebook today. Someone said, I think the two main conversation points that should never be spoken about is religion and politics. And I disagreed with it, and the reason why I disagreed with it more is because a religion is basically how you see your life and how you align yourself with your moral compass. And I'm going to fucking die. Okay, I didn't die. So you align yourself with your moral compass and how you want to live your life and so on and so forth. And for 99% of the time, I'm okay with that, as long as you don't want to blow me up or send an aeroplane inside of my head, that sort of thing. I'm not good with that. But I've got to find my way out of here now. I did build something down here. So I'm okay as long as you don't want to blow me up. You know, you believe in what you like, that's up to you. But when it comes to politics, I would say that you need to be more vocal about your alignment of how you see the world, because at the end of the day, who you vote for is going to affect you for the next 4 years. And it could be bad, it could be good, it could be prosperous, it could be a horrendous nightmare. You don't know these things. And that's where I feel that having a political voice, even if you don't agree with somebody, adds to a good conversation. You're able to talk to people about these things, and if you can do it without punching somebody, then you're in a good state of mind. You're able to actually have this conversation and a discourse with people without being too much of a prick, which is quite handy to be. Yeah, this is one of my ones I've set up. So that's how I see things. If I want to have a conversation about it, which I will, then I'm going to listen to both sides of an argument before I say, okay, so what about this? And see if, you know, there is something, if there's some sort of like common ground that we can find an agreement on, and you work from there. The problem with politics nowadays is you look at it as, I'm right, you're wrong, and I don't care about you, now go away. And you call each other a cretin, you have a go at each other, you call each other names, you hate people for just their view, and it's not right. Genuinely, I feel that people can get on quite happily living with each other, like, you know, all in all, and have a different frame of mind. You are allowed a difference of opinion, because if it was like that, and my example was, so I'm a metalhead. I like metal. I like new metal a lot, and I'm quite happy to thrash my head around to music and stuff. But you know what? If you don't like metal, then you're wrong, and you shouldn't be liked for your opinion. It's like, well, that's pretty negative. and I believe that's where that's the point. That's putting it down to easy. I recently heard about the hardships coming down to UK farmers. Told us, yeah, basically, UK farmers were told, hey, you could do less and we can get more out of this, and so on and so forth. Also, it's like, hey, we can take some of your land and we can turn it into green land, and then, you know, we can recover from this, like, this problem with CO2 and this and the other. It's like, no, we need food, because if we don't have enough food, guess what happens? We go starving again. Yeah, it's all bad. Differing viewpoints are a good thing. If we all talk, yeah, exactly. I mean, this is why I don't mind. I like. I'm not the smartest of people, and I've clearly spoken about this in the past. But I have an understanding of what I feel is right and what I feel is wrong. That's him messing around in the bathroom. How we're meant to mine tier 3 areas? I don't know. There's lava down there. I don't go down there. Yep. So there is a drill you can get on tier 3, which is the big pneumatic drill. But you can drill most areas with just a normal tier 2 pickaxe. Let me just go upstairs, I'll show you. I would take the lift, but unfortunately it's a little bit slower than running. You have a tier 3 pickaxe. Well, that's good. So you've done the upgrade to level 3, and you've got the Electrium pickaxe. Nice. Oh, boom, Artemis. How you doing? But I mean, the thing is down at, like, past tier 2 is there's lava and you die. So I don't know. I haven't gone down that far. I basically get to lava and just go, nope, got to turn back. So I'm okay. It's auto-saving. Right. Have I noticed the tier 2 backpack isn't working? Works for me. All of this is full. This is tier 2. Me personally, I mean, if you've got a problem with tier 3, I would probably look into maybe having a note with the developers or on the Disc or the chat, because the Steam chat is a good place to get answers from, and that's where I normally go for. If I need to know something, Discord chat, or not Discord chat, the Steam chat is where I normally go first off, and then I'll try and work out an answer from there. But
Oliver,
currently, I just tend to go, right, I'm going to go there, and I'll be all right. There's a rock in there. It's not there anymore. Muhahaha. This is the only. I find this a little bit annoying, where you can't place blocks down because of these. It's like rock shouldn't matter.
Ollie, put the batteries down. Go to bed.
Give them to me, mate. Give them to me.
Give them to Daddy, please.
Ta. Ta.
The bed with you, darling.
Ta. I know. I know.
Dad will do it later, okay?
He's put one around the wrong way. There we go. I'll leave it there. Oh, good. Press B to use no collision mode. Oh, I don't. I'm quite happy clearing it out, mate. I'm all good. I'm all good. Just faffing around. It actually makes my life a little bit more fun, I suppose. Problem solving, even for an idiot like myself. Oh no, here we go again. Oh, I'm on the precipice of death. Right. I think I've been in this gully before, so there should be a little passage up. Yeah, there we are. Right, so if this is, I mean, silver is down that hole. Gold is, actually no, gold is down that hole. Silver's down the really far end. So I suppose I should get silver done first, because, I mean, no, I've got to get gold done first, because gold's going to come all the way from there, all the way to here, and then I bring in the silver, which is over, oh no, that might, I can't remember which around it is. I think that's gold. So gold will be the last four I've got to do, I think. Basically, this is going to be like one big factory. Oh, I didn't smash the rocks, did I? Nope. You can never have too much stone. But yeah, I don't know how long. I mean, the series as like a, hey, I did this thing in Orebound. I don't think it's going to go on for much longer because I gotta be honest, there's not really a lot else more to do, is there? It's like get the gems cut, get this cut, and then oh, you finished the game. Because at the moment, early access, you haven't got all the things you're going to do, all the stuff that's going to open up, and I'm okay with that. So, it's why I'm actually looking forward to playing Planet Coaster 2. And that comes out on the 5th. CD keys are doing it for a little bit cheaper, so I'm going to get it from there. Because I'm not spending 40 quid on Planet Coaster 2 from Steam when I can get it for £28. I might get the Legendary Edition, which is like 30 something quid, but I'm buying it out my own wage because like I'm not a big influencer, so you know they're not going to give me a copy of the game because I'm just not big enough and I don't get enough views, which is what they look at now. I'm taking a bit of a break from playing this. I played for like 4 days. 4 days, is that it? All right. I spent yesterday digging a hole. That is all I did yesterday. I dug out my gold mine, I dug out the silver mine, and all I've got to do is build the this lot and the smelting process for silver and gold, which is going to be up there at this end. And then I've got to upgrade my boiler system and my water system because I'm about to add another 8 drill sets. And that's going to be another four boilers, 4 pressure tanks. So I've got to try and wire all that in off of one coal node as well. I think there's one big coal node, so I might be able to actually extend it into like 2 sections.
Hey, darling, come on. Okay.
Yeah, but you needed a drink. Right, so this is that one. Cool. Okay. So that one's my second one. My first one is this one over here. So I bored all this out. Good night, Ollie. So I bored all this out yesterday. I was listening to Nerdrotic and a few other podcasts, getting through all of this. Also, this game's a little bit Hydroneerish. I can't remember how I was going to do it. I need to get like under the dirt again. There's a way of doing it, but I did it. I sent a screenshot to my Discord. So I knocked all this out. I had a couple of goes at setting this up, and this was the best angle. What's up, Ollie? No, leave. Go to bed. Right, so this is silver. Ah, the great monolith of silver. Yes. So I need to set this up, and thankfully, I think that's coal. If that's not coal, there's coal down here somewhere. That's copper, right? Pretty sure I saw a coal node in my digging escapades down here. If I didn't, then I've probably got to find one. But yeah, I need coal to power this, because it's not going to be. I'm not going to drag like a massive. Actually, no, there's coal upstairs. Yeah, give me a sec. Is this massive thing next to me coal? Because if so, I might just drag it downstairs. That's coal. There we go. Coal deposit. That should be enough to fuel this. Couldn't see chat for a wonder. Oh, YouTube. Basically, YouTube's being really slow when it comes to chat. Like, you can join into somebody's like stream, and chat won't appear, and you'll be like, "Well, it hasn't loaded then." And then it hasn't loaded. You try and refresh like 3 or 4 times, and it works. It's amazing. Okay, so I need to get coal down here. Or I just need to get the piping down here. I got an idea, but it's going to be a bit... It's not going to be painful, it's just going to take a little while. Right, first off then, what I need to do is I need to extend my platforms. Ah, you have move face. Boom! Welcome to the Mosh Pit crew. Anyways, so we're going to go from here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to chisel away at all this wall and then bring in another... We're going to bring in another platform here, and then we need to chisel that out and put one down there. And we're going to bring the water system down through the piping through here. And then we can hook it up to the drill and then take it upstairs on a conveyor belt, which is easier, and then we can sort it out from there. This might be another game I put in 1,000 hours. I don't think so. I mean, for me personally, I don't know, it's just me personally, but I'm like, it's alright, but I just don't, once I've done everything, and like I'm going to try and have everything in one place, I don't think I'm going to be playing it again. I think Orebound's got a limited time, unfortunately. I think it's more of a, as long as if they don't update it enough, then it's just going to die, which is a shame. And this is why there's not a lot of people watching it on Twitch. This is what, because it's not one of those games that's going to be massively popular for its entire life. It's just going to be one of those games. But the experience, pretty damn good. I like it. I can't see the shit there's in here. Damn it. Right, so we need to put a platform here and here. And then this one's going to go down to there. So we just need to clear out this. Cool. So water's going to come down to here, down to there. It's going to go through this rock. Cool. And then it's going to end about here, and then I want to drag it around the back of here because I only need it to power. Oh crap! Falling down. I only need it to power up one drill. The reason why I made this square so big though is I was going to do like the cutting and everything down here, but going how big the corridor is upstairs, I'm just going to send it all upstairs on a conveyor belt because you can send them up on the stairs and use the stairs as a conveyor belt. I was going to put a train system down here. You know, I was going to get like the little mine cart to go round and round. I was like, no, that's pretty pointless. We'll just use a conveyor belt. It's fine. So that was my thinking. Right, done with that. Cool. So, oh no, we need to get rid of that bit there. Alright, let's see the line. Brilliant. Trying to make sure that I lower the pipes when placing them so I can walk over them. Ah, that's why I put everything above me or around me. I don't yeah, that's why my main factory has pipes dangling down, because it doesn't get in my way. It's fun. Right, let's set this up. We need a drill. So drill. I haven't got any copper plate. We gotta go all the way back now. Mate, no, I gotta be honest, that video that I did when I put everything above, that was a second thought. I was literally going to try and place everything down the sides, make it all neat and tidy. And I sat there and went, I can't be asked because there's too much for me to do. So everything went from above, and it just keeps it all out of my hair. And I like it up there. It's fine. It's good. I do need to tidy this bit up because I want to put my crushers. Actually, we can just put crushers along here. We're just like, yeah, we'll be alright with that. Right, copper plate. It's one of these. That's all I can really say. Is that one? Right. And it's like having an infinite inventory system now. It's amazing. But as you can see, I've spent a little bit of time mining this out. It did take some time. But I tried two different ways of doing this. Where's the other tunnel? So I did try to cut. There's one there. That's another tunnel. I tried to come in a little bit more of a different angle down to here, but I was like, no, that's not gonna leave me enough room. And then turns out I'm not gonna worry about it anyway. So didn't matter. It's so hard to make everything neat and tidy. No, I just put walls up and everything. Yeah, I mean the pipe. The thing is the pipes don't. You don't need to like maintain your pipes or anything like that. And I'm like, so what's the point of having them like in your vicinity? Why do you have to have them right next to you then? Just put them all above. Forget about it. The only thing you've got to worry about is keeping your fires stoked. So you just need coal. That's it. I'm like, don't care then. All right, so. I'm gonna have a boiler there, and I'm gonna put one here as well. So, and then I need copper ingot. It's okay. That's right. So yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of that anyway. Thankfully, I've been making loads. Right, how much iron have I got left? I've got 40. Not going to be enough. I do need to have a sort of my inventory. I don't need iron ore. Right, I mine iron ore. I've got a whole stash of iron ore. Right, let's get this done first, shall we? We don't need iron that plate there. We need that there. That's fine. I haven't got any copper, so that's okay. I don't need copper powder. I only need that for when I'm blowing things up. And currently, I don't need to blow things up. Don't need copper iron. Don't need. I've got to be honest. I don't need gold iron. Hydrogen is still one of my favourite games. Yeah, I mean, Hydrogen is still going to hold like a place in my brain, and it'll be like, yeah, it's cool. But it's like I've played so much of it. I don't need to play it anymore. I think that was my main issue. I got to a point where I'm like, there's nothing else for me to do in this game. Right, that's emerald. That's copper. Well, that's ores that I can go up there. Coal, we don't need like 72, we'll just keep the 100. We'll just keep the 100 wood, don't care about the 20. I've got sapphires, I've got this, I've got that. Excellent. Okay, so I just need... What do I need to build a conveyor belt? I need iron ingot. Let's go and get... Actually, we've got 40. Let's see how far 40 can get me first. Not very far, probably not. Right, 40. You're going to come this way. And we're going to be doing some really funky turns. Right, let's go back a bit. And up we come. Right. Cool. Right. It's going to be a bit wonky, but there we go. Actually, that's just terribly wonky. Right. We could probably do this in one piece then. I wish there was more bag room in this game. Build an inventory. Build some chests, build some bits, should be fine. That's what I did. Wait, is that all my ore is going to come flying up here? Well, not flying, but you know what I mean. Alright. Next palaver. Going to get this as close to my main factory area as possible. Neum. Just gonna keep on walking. What other games do I have in my arsenal? Couple of crappy ones that we played over the last few days. That drive through Miami was just a load of old wank. I want to play the record shop sim just because it's music orientated and I sort of like it. Apart from that, nothing really. I'm just sort of bumming through life right now. I'm just like, there's nothing really to play. I'm waiting for Planet Coaster 2 and that comes out tomorrow. Oh, not tomorrow, Tuesday. You still playing TCG? No. Because the updates are like quite thin. So it's like, oh, we've updated the game. We've got like 2 new cards. Cool. I can't really make an update video on that. So, Planet Crafter, I could, but that means I would have to start again. Again. Because, you know, new updates, new everything. I'm like, no, I need to start the game again. So, again, I'd have to play the game again and go through it all again. That's going to be a lot of live streaming again. But, in fairness, I am having like a moral dilemma with myself. I have considered becoming like a full-time, not so much full-time, but like a more part-time streamer more than doing videos and stuff. Mainly because streaming is a lot bloody easier. And if I want to do like a side project, which would be like, let's say I wanted to make another channel that was just focusing on like certain videos and stuff, then it's easier to do. Like being a streamer is like, in fairness, it's easier work. I know people go, well, being a streamer is harder. I mean, yes, streaming is genuinely, it's mentally exhausting, right? But if I'm only streaming like 4 hours a day, it's not that bad. But when it comes to streaming like 8 to 10 hours a day, that's stupid. So you need to find a balance between like what you actually want to do. And I'm like, you know what? If I sat here and went, you know what? If I just want to be a streamer and I stream 4 hours a day instead of making videos which can take up to 4 hours a video, then that sort of helps me sort of figure out my brain a bit more, and it actually helps me relax a bit more because there's not that sort of, you need to get this video out in the back of my head. It would just be like, chill. I'm good with that. Now on the other side is I do like making videos, so I would still be making videos, just not as often, or if I did, then they would back up my streaming content. So, yeah, I've been mulling that over. Also, if I did want to start a new channel, it would actually give me the freedom to be able to do a video channel, but just do with a different spin or a twist on it, that sort of thing. I've been having conversations with ChatGPT recently about like how would I pivot my channel to be more like somebody else? And it actually gives you a load of good suggestions. I'm like, so it does give you a sort of plan. I would rather stream than upload it. Yeah, I mean, it can be easier. Streaming generally, I mean, I know people on Twitch like, well, you know, streaming is really difficult. It's like, that's just because you're looking at the numbers all the time. And a lot of people who stream on Twitch are like, you're not going to get paid that much money because, well, it doesn't bring in a lot of money. You have to find other ways of doing things, or you multicast, or you back up your content with videos, and that comes quite naturally when you've been doing YouTube for a couple of years. It's like, okay, I need to make a video of this, you know, and then it backs up the streams that you've been doing. But I've seen people grow on YouTube as streamers, just streaming. And it's like, it can work, depending on what sort of content you're doing and how long you're doing it for. So there is a lot of, like, you know, there's a lot of thought that I'm putting into what I'm doing next. But I don't know when I'm going to do it. It's just some of the conversations I've had over the last sort of couple of weeks with other YouTubers. You know, most of them have said, but I mean, the problem with my content is it's for a demographic who sometimes watch, but then sometimes don't. And that's because of what I play. You know, there's a lot of the problem with being a variety gamer and trying to appeal to a more sort of like mature audience is a lot of older people don't really give a damn about what you're playing. I'm like, okay, and so they'll just go, okay, well, he's playing a shit game today, I can't be bothered, you know. So yeah, that was the other thing. I was thinking of taking the cam away from my videos because having a camless channel is just easier to deal with. It's easier to edit through as well. I have more followers on Twitch than YouTube. That's the problem with followers though is that if you're the followers don't really pay you anything. Subscribers pay by, like, they don't pay for anything either. But if you've got more followers on Twitch but only 2 of them are turning up at a time, it doesn't really account for as much, does it? You know. Right. I need this to be more central, so I need that to be split. So I'm going to go that way with this line. I need to line up with this down here. So first off, we need to line this up. So we need a splitter. Okay, I've got no ingot and no... Yeah, okay. I don't really do it for money or even make money. I do it for... Yeah, that's the thing. I started this for fun. Everything I started doing on YouTube was just for fun. That's just how it was. It's like, okay, I'm having fun. I'm all good. And then after a while, you start like, oh, you know what? I'm making like 20, 30 quid now. How about we make some more? And that's where it all starts. And I would say I'm a little bit different from like other YouTubers because I don't really do it all for the money, but you know, I do like having pocket money. It is quite nice. That's how I see it. I don't earn enough money as a living. It's pocket money, but it's quite good to have there because you are sitting there going, you know what, it does help, you know. Yeah. So it does help. I mean, this Christmas is a little bit easier because of, you know, revenue over the last couple of days has been going up on YouTube, which has been quite nice. So that means that I can afford Christmas presents this year. That's how I see things. Right, so I need to split my line here. Yeah. I think we're going to go off at an angle on this one. It's going to be a bit funky, but we'll be alright. Right, first off, splitter. That's not a splitter, that's a merger. Okay, so that's got to go into 2 lines, which is going to start here. The other one's going to be over there. Is that too tight? No, that's not too tight. It might be too tight. I need more iron ingot. Damn it. But, you know, that's just how it is. The thing is I've chosen what I do on here. And this is what I do. I play simmy games and bits and pieces, and it has an X amount of audience, and it's fine. But then when I was talking to like some of the bigger guys, they were like, if you did things like this, and I was like, alright, so if I did things like this, then I could broaden my horizons. I was like, actually, it does make a lot more sense. How you doing, Steve? I'm going to drop it all. I'm going to see if we can get it connected through here. It's going to be a bit tight, and it's going to be a bit windy. Tight and windy. Right. See, if we knock this over just a little bit, so it's not as like tight up, we'll be right. Right, that one's going there. Fantastic. Right. Now, I need to build 4. Oh, I've got to build crushers as well. Damn you! Right. So, crushers have to be in line with these, and then we have to sort of bend it off towards those. That's where we're headed, over there. Right. Crushers. I gotta get my Beverleys out. Ah, bloody hell, I've run out of iron plate. Right, iron plate. That one. I really should do what Kibitz does. Actually, that might be a good idea. Give me a sec. Right. Because I need to know which is which. Right, so if we do this. Hey, now I can see what I'm making. Fantastic. Right. Take a tip from a pro. Not me. I'm Kibitz. He taught me that. Well, he actually taught everybody who watched his streams that. Right, so don't knuckle here. I've got to put this in. We've got to put another one across the top of here. Right. Alright, let's do it, shall we? Nighty night, gentlemen. Right. So these we can put a little bit closer together. I need more iron cogs and more wood. Has Kibitz played this game? I ain't got a clue. I'm going to be honest, I've been very like blindfolded of what other content creators are doing right now. I haven't really paid attention to many of them. I've just sort of been mulling by. But, you know, it's if you check out his channel, maybe. I think he's been doing, I think more, if I was going to be him, I'd probably be playing Satisfactory again. Obviously with version 1 coming out a little while ago, I'd have been ramping that up because he's got the audience to watch. Right, we need wood. And unfortunately, it's all outside the walls. So we've got to go hunt him. I try not to chop down trees anymore either, because I think it's got something to do with the spawning of logs. So I chop out dead wood now. I'm like, there's a log, we'll take that. Even if I'm wrong, I'm making the place look a bit nicer. Tidying up, you know. Don't forget, if you have enjoyed the videos, the streams and all the stuff I do on this channel, hit the like, subscribe, notifications button below. Because if you do, then it helps out the channel. It really does. You're using the ancient wood. Yeah, that's fair. I just haven't got around to drilling some. I've got like 2 loads of it on one of my areas, but yeah, I cut wood still. Feels more honest. Hard day's work. Get out and do some lumberjacking. It's fine. Is this Hydroneer 2.0? No. This is Orebound. Hydroneer 2.0 is not coming out. I doubt it's going to be Hydroneer 2.0. I know Max is working on a game, and so far I've heard naff all about it, apart from it's being worked on. But I don't think it's going to be Hydroneer 2.0. There's no point. Hydroneer works. Well, now it does. It's like Hydroneer though. You play with like water pressure and like piping and conveyor belts and making things. Don't try to fix what isn't broken. I don't know, Hydroneer is still a little bit like damaged. It's like, unfortunately though, it's a bit like having I would say it's like having a person with like PTSD style. It's like, it's damaged. It's never going to be fixed properly, but it'll work. It's fine. It'll get through. Whenever I played Hydroneer, I was always on the mainland area. Yeah, same. Volcalis is good though. I mean, it does work, but there's always still like little like niggly grit like chips with the main game or the base game. So it's easier. Volcalis is like actually easier than the original, and the reason why is because there's only one type of pipe. Well, there's 2 types of pipes. There's water pipes and lava pipes, right? That's it. There's none of this, you got to use like these certain pipes to get down to level 3 and use this drill to get down to this. You can use the one drill to go all the way down to the bottom and not have to worry about like upgrading at all. The only thing that's different is it takes longer to do stuff because of the way that Max laid it out. And we all noticed it. It's a bit more of a grind. I mean, yeah, go on then. What did you have a problem with? Yeah, that's fine. The problem is like when you look at like when you look at Volcalis, you don't have to use a second tier of drills to get all the way to the bottom. You can use the same drill all the way down. I wonder why I have so many of these stones here. Like loads of them. Interesting. Now, stores where you had to use certain elements, which is fairly simple. It says on the board of what you needed. Setting up the drills was exactly the same. You just had to use lava instead of water. And you had, if you wanted to use conveyor belts and harvesters, you just had to make a water source, which was melting ice. You wanted to sell things but couldn't figure out why. Wow. You go to the market. You had a jeweler in the first town, and in the second town you had to build the jeweler. And that's where all the stock market tables were as well. I think I made a video about it all. Love the door animation though. That's pretty cool. Right, we've got 287 wood. We should be okay. Really should build a bridge over all this. Okay. So these two are going into these two. These two are going into those two. Right. Let's get all this lined up all nicely then. Rightio. Next is conveyor belts. Lovely jubbly. And then from there we just need 4 smelters, so all ganged up next to each other. And we're going to be running another pipeline across the top of this. But obviously we're going to have to upgrade the water and everything as well. If I bring them over, they're more inlined, because I had to start messing around with that further up. Yeah, no problem. Right. Smelters. Damn it! I ain't got enough iron plates. Doodle 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 doo doo. Iron plates, iron plates, iron plates, iron plates, iron plates. There we are. It's nice having like the inventory system of Doom at the end. Just like, it's done. It's all good. I don't have to worry about things. Right. Pardon me. Right, that should do that. Now we'll conveyor all this up and everything should be good. Un, dos, tres, catorce. Right. That's all good. That's all good. That's all good. So when it comes to bringing up the gold, I'll have to build all of this again, just in this area here. So a lot more like blocking out, a lot more blocking everything. It's all good. Right, that should be okay. Little dwarf builds big honking machines. Basically, yeah, I was surprised of how big things were. I was like, this is a lot, you know. Right, so now we need to build the storage boxes that are going to keep this out. The reason why I build the storage boxes is it keeps the ore in, so I've always got like a massive supply of ore. Like, look, I've got all this copper. You know, it's handy. Right, we need machines, storage, done. Actually, if I turn on the grid mode, yeah. Grid mode is awesome. Dude. If I can get all this working today, this will be cool. So we're conveyed up to here? Yes. So we now need conveyor belts to like hook into these. So one to there. One to there. One to there. And one to there. And then this one goes into there. This one goes into there. This one goes into there. And this one goes into there. Fantastic. And as you can see, we're going to have to do some like cleaning. How you doing, Ben? There we go. Alright. And now we just need to put the last storage boxes in. And then we need to extend our heating process by 2 boilers. Been preparing for Comic-Con. Started making a hoverboard replica. Okay. Not too shabby. Right, storage. Not good enough. It's just off the mark. Oh, I've run out of wood. It'll be alright. How much coal has that got left? 1,000. Ooh. My next one is that over there. That's coal. Oh, thank you very much for subscribing. Grandmar legit. You know what? If these are digging like wood, I might set a drill up here actually. Oh no, because that means I have to actually power it. Oh, I can't be bothered. Right, so you've only got 1,000 left in you. Right, that's not good. Yes, pretty sure that was coal. If that's not coal, there's coal around here. I know there is. What are you? Are you coal? No, you're stone. Right. I know there's coal here. I think it's that over there. Yeah, I believe that's coal. It's a long way to go. Yeah, that's coal. Right. Oh, so annoying. That's coal as well. Right, okay. Let me get all this stuff done first, and then we're going to have to make a really long conveyor belt. You've also been binge watching shows. Just got to the last episode of season 8 of Red Dwarf. Dun 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 dun. Can you chop down the walls by the coal? Yeah, I suppose. But I don't know how much wood I'd get out of it. I don't know. Let's have a little mull around with that, shall we? I believe we can. We get 4 wood from each wall. Did it leave anything in it? Oh, it did. Oh, no. Can't be leaving stuff in chests. See, I'm pretty sure I emptied these. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this chest here. And this chest here. Oh, no. Okay, I emptied that one. I'm going to leave that chest there, and if it respawns with stuff in it, it's all good. Right, there we go. Hopefully that's enough wood. But these ancient tree roots, all I have to do is hook a drill up to them and then they start producing wood. So that's something I do need to look into. Right. Let's go and get this stuff done first, which is just build what I had left. And we'll be alright. Bloody iron ingot now. Do. Right. Here we go, here we go. Right, so that's all of this set up and ready to go. Apart from the boiler system above, which will be my last thing I do. Because I've got to dig it, I've got to dig out the roof. Oh, yeah. It'll be fun. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Actually, you know what? It sounds awful, but I suppose I better do it now. Because it's the next thing I've got to do, which is to power it all. And then I've got to do all the coal stuff first. And I've got to run a pipework down to the drill. We'll get there. Slowly but surely, we'll get there. Yeah. Back in my day, Del, we didn't have to do all this. We were all right back on the ships. I really did screw up with this though. I should have made a little bridge across, which I really should do. Do. There's enough stone. Oh, Budger. There's enough stone down here to support me. It's just, it's a bit of a ploppid. Right, go there. Should be alright. Midnight Madness, Hayden, buddy. Right. I think, for now, that should be enough. But now I need to go... Where do I need to go? I need to go straight down. I think I need to go down this way, straight across the air and connect up those two, and then connect up those two. Yeah, I think that's about right. So, I think it's this one. I think that's about right. Right. Bugger. Okay, so this one here is going to power this one and this one and that down there. I suppose it's all right. It's just going to it's going to look a little bit wanky here and there, you know. It's not going to be like brilliant. Right, let me just get up there first. Yeah, let me just go all the way around again. Have you played this before? Yeah, I've been playing this for a while, mate. I've done a couple of streams on this as well. Right. So first things first. Set up a boiler. Cool. So that's fine. That'll connect up all right. Next one is it's going to go straight up the middle of this one, and then we'll power off both sides as we go. Yep. No, I haven't got enough stone. Right. Right, let's go get some more stone. Rock and stone. Let's get rid of these ones, then we should have enough. And then we've got to extend the boiler system, because that'll be fun. Because I've got to squeeze more boilers into the small area that I've got, which isn't going to be great. Oh, I almost made it the whole way. There we go. Right, wrong stairs. It's got this set. Right, so we're going straight through this rock. It's all good. Right. Straight through. All good there. Get rid of this because it could cause some interference. Should be alright. Right. Right, so we go one more in front, and then should be right to take the pressure tank below us. So we need one of these. Yeah. No. Whoa. That was close. Right. And then the last two, because they're right next to each other, I should be able to like get them all off at the same time. And that is straight down the middle of this one. Well, straight down. If we build it over the top of this one. There's stone. This one. Bella's dad, welcome over on Twitch. Right, and that should be okay. And then we want to run another boiler down to there. Well, I say boiler, water tube. Stick that down in there, that's fine. And then we can run this one and that one off of one. We should be okay. So one here. One of those. Down to there, and then this one goes down to there. Sugar. Right. Run that to that one there, and we're good. Right, that's everything up to the constructors supplied with. Should build a set of stairs up there, really. Just in case I keep falling off, you know. Might be a good idea. Maybe. Right, let me just build one up. We'll be alright. Or can we... Actually, we could build a ladder. Ladder would be pretty good. Downside is they're a bit wanky. See? Oh, you know what? This is just dire. Right. And there we go. So, they need to be connected up. Then they would need to be connected up. And we should be alright. So, that I'm going to have to extend... that way. We'll do that in a bit as well. So, the last boiler is going to be here, and I've got to put one here as well. Then I've got to put another one here, and then one more here to connect it all together and be all good. Right, well, let's get that done. Right. So that one is going to connect to this one. This one is going to connect to that one and that one down there. This one is going to connect that one down there, and then I need one more to sit here so we can run a line, but I haven't got enough copper bits. So now let's go and get some more copper bits. Copper piping, yay me. Cool. Take the stairs again. If you got any questions or anything you want to know, let me know in the chat. It is live. I am here. I'm fully interactive. You don't have to push the red button or nothing. Yeah. Right, first off, before we do that, let's connect this one to there. That one to there. And we'll build my little walkway is going to go across this lot and should be alright. Alright. And is the last one. There we go. Perfect. Right. So we won't connect those up just yet. But they are the next thing I've got to do. From this point on, they've all got to be connected. But in order for me to get all of this working, I need to build another 2 of these. Sounds about right. Right. The worst part is trying to figure out the actual connections to this, because this is all like, all this is coal fed. And it doesn't give you a lot of room to play with. I mean, I suppose I could have moved it all back and then moved it all the water connections to one side, sort of thing. But it's almost like I need to set up another load of this. Would you recommend 2-story or 3-story ceiling height wise for the factory floor? What do you mean? For this, as long as your machines fit and they don't clip and stuff, I'm fine with that. Right. Oh, we don't know. As long as they fit, as long as you've got room between each floor, go for it. See, I'm toying with the, have I got enough room to put another 4 here? And I suppose I have if I just bring another, if I bring another conveyor belt. Because I'm going to have to build it away from these 4 to start with are a pain in the arse to fit in here. But I need to build, you know what, I'm going to have to, I feel like I'm going to have to get rid of all of this again and then start it again. Which is fine because everything is working, but I feel like I need to go back a bit further because this is going to run out soon. So, and it needs to be twice as big. I need 8. That's the worst part. And if I'm bringing in another conveyor belt, which is going to be all the way from over there, then it would be bigger and this drill wouldn't be here. Yeah, we may just do that now. Can I build another drill? I'm going to have copper plate. Okay. Well, we'll go and get some copper plate to start with. Because it's not like I'm making it for the fun of it. So we need to build another drill that's going to mine a shed ton of coal. How about we get another load? I have a way of thinking. Yeah. I'm definitely considering ripping all this up because I'm going to have to. If I want to get 8, in here, all of this has to change. So I feel like from this node, I'm gonna, because this is down to his last 1,000. I'm gonna have to put a floor in all the way across here, all the way as close as I can to the walls, Water is going to be produced over here, and we're going to convey like the boilers. I want to have 8 all lined up next to each other, because I'm going to need another 4 because I'm doing all the gold and silver in this whole load. Not, I probably won't get it all done tonight. Let's put it that way. But it's going to be a long trip as well because it's quite far away. But it is a 50,000 node. That's the plus side. Downside is steam, but we'll be alright. How you doing, Claus? Okay. First off, we need to widen this that way. How goes the diggy session? Yeah, we're doing alright. Make it up as I go along. Basically, I'm looking at completely gutting my entire boiler system that I built for a video and having to redo it all because of, well, reasons mainly. Oh, you fudge tard. I'm gonna get down there. Can we go down the safer side? I need a set of stairs, really. Push 1, build a floor. There we go, fantastic. Alright, we need all this stone. Building stone. Yeah, just waiting for the 5th of November now. Because I want to play Planet Coaster 2. I want to build a really nice theme park, and I want to spend ages doing it. There was a couple of things that I found really wrong with Planet Coaster 1, which was like when you went to make like a promenade area, it didn't work properly. You had to put all the pathing down, and then it got a bit clippy, and it didn't like it, and the paths going all wanky, and it just got worse. But I think they've fixed it. You're actually able to, by the looks of it, you're able to actually build like live promenade areas, so you can have all your shops like all set up and like toilets and this and that. And I think it's free roam walking. So in these certain areas, I'm like, this would be pretty cool. So yeah, I've considered going quite deep into it because the mods that you can get for that game later on are pretty damn cool. Like Planet Coaster 1 had loads of mods. The DLCs were pretty nice as well. And I saw some of the people's parks, and they were like mind-blowing. You know, they were based on real life parks, or they looked real. Like you would go to these places like this is actually like a real place. Like the seamless between like horror and fun, and you'd have like these seamless like scenery changes. It was really cool to look at. So I've been inspired. There's also a guy I watch occasionally called Nerdchardo or Nerdcharjo. I can't remember how you pronounce it. I can't remember. But he's basically, his real life job is to design stuff in theme parks in the UK. I'm like, that's a really cool job. So he uses his knowledge to build parks in the game. I'm like, that's pretty cool. So yeah, I think it might be one of those games I play for a long time. So I might just sit here and play it for a bit and then do this and do that and go, you know what, we're all good. Okay, so this is, I need the drill that I'm going to put 2 drills into this. And so I'm going to put 2 drills into this one. One of them is going to be mining specifically to build the water supply up and the power to run this drill. And then the conveyor belts are going to hit into the actual section which I'm building in. Hopefully. That's where I want it to be. And that's what I want to happen. If it happens, it's a different story. Right. Chances are I'm probably going to need a slightly bigger area. Okay. Okay, so I want, yeah, I'm probably going to need a slightly bigger area because I need to run I need to run one of these, and I need to run the boiler off of this just to run these 2 machines. So yeah, I'm going to need slightly more room here. There we go, right. Make my way back down, get some copper plate, we'll be alright. And then is going to come the stupid bit. And the stupid bit is basically I'm going to be changing up all of my boiler system again. Not looking forward to this because it's going to be a pain in the arse. Right. Copper plating. I really need more copper plate. I've got loads of copper plate. Unless it was saying I needed something else. Drill? Oh, no, I needed water, didn't I? Donut. And I've got enough for that there. Don't get it. Let me just take some more ingot just in case, but pretty sure we'll be okay. Right, before we move, can I build this? Oh, iron cogs. No, so I needed iron cogs. That's just me being a donut. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Right, iron cogs, iron cogs, iron cogs. There we are, iron cogs. Let's take some more of those. To me, to you. It's going to be a long conveyor belt. And I'm not using the mine train because the conveyor belt will be fine. I just got to get over this hill. It'll be alright, don't worry. Right, first off then, we need to build a splitter. Autosave, yay me. Right, build a conveyor belt from here to here. We might need to build some more room, like a little bit more room. I would use the big foundations, but they don't line up properly. There we go, right. Should be able to build a water pipe conveyor belts are going to be a bit wanky in this. No, not that one. Cool. And now I need the boiler. It's going to look a bit silly, this, right? Yeah, it works, just. Now I need to bring the... So I think this one, I'm not really going to care too much about how it looks, as long as it works, and I don't really give a damn. Fantastic, as we are. Cool, I think I'm stuck. I'm stuck, I had a pipe on my head. Cool, cool, cool. Right, conveyor belt. That will do, Piggy, that will do. Right. I think I've got some. Right. Onward to victory. Until we can build no more. If it clips through, I'll just clean it up later, don't worry. Right, it's going over this hill. Where's your conveyor belt from? Other side of land. Excellent. Right. I think if I actually just leave it here, and we'll figure this out now. Oh no. Right. I need to basically rip all this apart. All of it. Right. And then build foundations all the way from over here. So all of this needs to go. And then this foundation needs to go all the way to that wall. Kind of screwed myself over with procrastination. I've got to learn an entire piece of music through general pages of a textbook and make flashcards all for tomorrow morning. Nice. That sucks. Okay. Be prepared for an awesome amount of crap that is about to happen. All of this work has to go. Okay. Come on, I'll look it out a bit. Right. Let me just get rid of all the floor. Oh no, should have kept that bit. Hang on. Gotta put that back. Troy up Dursley. Kind of got lucky that the Comic-Con is going to be the next in literally in my city, so it's not far to. Yeah, but your homework. Oh, all of this planning, all gone, all gone. Bye bye. I couldn't even jump out of a window. And on Tuesday, you've got 2 English essays. I think that you boned up a little bit. And in fact, I mean, the thing is this comes from somebody who basically failed school, right? I don't fail school. You get to work in really nice places like Sainsbury's and Tesco and Waitrose and Budgeons. Fun places they are. And like factories, they're really good for like people who haven't got an education. Welcome to my world. Ah, the smell of shite jobs. Right, this is what's going to happen. All of this... I missed one. Bugger. All of this now needs to be one giant floor. Basically. One giant floor. It's going to be massive. It's got to be. My current plan for job is to get an apprenticeship with my dad's engineering firm he works for. Well, go for it. That sounds like you got a plan then. if they take you on. Well, if you want to do prop making, the best thing you can do is start doing stuff now. Just make loads and loads and loads and loads of things, and then when you go through school, go and do like graphic design and technical stuff like that, because it'll help a lot. I'm so annoyed with myself. I should have just done this in the first place. I should have been like, you know what, if I just import that one load of coal from over there, I could have saved myself a bloody headache. But no. Don't listen to reason. Ain't worth it, is it? So this should be big enough for my floor. Should. No, I've got to think about how to move forward on my channel and how to do things better. Yeah. How's the game? Oh, it's really good, man. If you liked, I don't know, if you like actual like physical, like digging holes with like pickaxes, it's good. If you can then work into automation, it's a good little game. I would say the only thing that's lacking is at the moment, because this is early access, like content. Like at the moment, if you build if you build out your silver process, your gold process, copper, and everything else, you're basically done. You know, there's not really a lot else to do with the game for now. There's a lot of exploration. This game is bloody massive, and the main idea is to get to like the section where you're joining 3 gems together, and I think that's the end of the game. But apart from that, yeah, it does seem a little bit empty once you've sort of gone, well, actually, if I do all of this, I'm done. Yeah, I'd go and learn the song. But currently I'm building my boiler, so everything works on steam. So I need to bring up all my coal, get it turned into water and power, and then get the machines going. Yeah, it definitely feels a little bit more of an upgrade to Hydroneer because of like all of that over there is my factory floor. That just does all my copper and all my iron stuff for now. I've set up everything to do with. I've set up everything for silver. It's just I need to upgrade my power supply because 8 boilers isn't enough. I need I need 8 boilers, not 4. So yeah, 4 boilers is not enough. That's what I had set up here. So I'm making the floor side bigger so I can bring in 8 boilers. Yes. Yeah. But apart from that, I don't see this isn't going to last me as long as Hydroneer because it's like there's nothing really too taxing about this game. It's all about like just sticking to it and just spending a longer time doing things. While the machines are running, there are no machines running. Oh yeah, no, there is. Yeah, I haven't quite got around to doing the whole like ale farming stuff yet, but I do need to get all of this done first. What's the -1 above the depth marker? I'm in floor 1. I think that's what it means. Down there's floor 2. We need a bit more stone. Should really find out what that node is at the bottom of this wheel. And it looks like copper. Could be copper. We need to be able to use copper node you cover. Yeah, so you can use all the node. If you cover something, you can just, you know, open it back up and be happy. It doesn't go away. Even when you use them up, it doesn't go away. But you don't really want... Those little ones are only like 10,000 copper. When you get like a big one like that, that's like 50,000. Where I'm dragging the iron out at the moment and the copper from, I think they're like... I'm doing that from like 30 to 50,000. What's this? This is copper. That's 50,000. So it's only node ore based, or can you default? So these are, you get these, or you get smaller versions which are like 10k, and then you get the really small ones which are 1,000. Everything is destructible apart from the nodes. So I did a bit of a yeah. So I'm in tier 2 saw now. That's what the -1 -2 is. So I did a live stream. Or was it a video? I can't remember. I did a video or a live stream, and it was explosives. So explosives don't destroy the ore, but they'll destroy the land around it. And you can make some pretty big holes with like some of the bigger explosives in it. So yeah, if you're bored of just like digging, you can just blow shit up and just be happy. But you won't ever get rid of the nodes themselves. You'll get rid of everything else without not the nodes. So if you see gemstones, like the yellow ones are earthstone, the red ones are ruby. If you put an explosive down there, it'll blow up like this massive big hole around it, but it won't touch the actual nodes themselves. I would prefer if they didn't ever run out though, so I'd never have to move anything around. And because I can't build directly on top of them, you have to build the stuff without the floor in it. It's a little bit annoying. Boom, dee, doo, boom, boom. But yeah, it's all good. I've enjoyed myself on it so far, but like I said, I don't think it's going to be a permanent game. I'm not really sure how long it's going to take me to go, yeah, you know what, I think I'm done. But yeah, I'm okay with it so far. I think it's a good idea for a game. It's not going to be here forever, but I think it's got potential to be something good. But yeah, it's a bit like if I was going to cross it with something like, you know, give it a category, I would say it's basically Satisfactory meets Hydroneer. Because belting is very much the same as Satisfactory. The way things are made is very Satisfactory-esque as well. So yeah, it's very sort of factory based. Oh, it's always over there. Yeah, I think it's because they're the easiest way to build if I'm going to be honest, it's the easiest way to build a mining game. You know, I think Hydroneer tried something a little bit too different, which worked and didn't work at the same time. Yes, it was a simple little game, but you know, it was a little bit of fun. I feel like if you're going to build a mining game, you build it like Satisfactory more than anything, just because of it takes less processing power over anything else. And if you're going to use up a lot of like your CPU, you might as well just use it over, I don't know, something better. Right, that should be big enough. Should. I don't know, maybe not. All I can do is plan this out and hope that it's enough, which is going to suck. Right, so that conveyor belt is over there. We can drag that all the way up to here. If I start... I don't know which way I want to do the splitting though. I need to get 8 boilers in here. And water. I think water, I'm just going to go down this way. I just need to be able to split down this way. So, water, 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 water. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. May have brought them up too close. Maybe. I mean, worst comes to worst, we'll dig through the wall. Okay. Splitters. Right, let's just attach all these up to start with. Oh, come on. No, this one. Oh. Cool. Now I need to split this into 4. So I think, yeah, I need to go... Got to drag it back a bit more. Only by like a block or 2. And then, I've got to be honest, I mean, from there, adding would be actually easier. Because of, like, I could just build that way, through that wall. Right, okay. Right, let's put out another load of flooring. Have I got enough? Have I got enough for floor? No, shit. Fudge packers. Not a fudge packer. Hey, look, everybody! It's Tom Cruise. He's packing fudge. Right. And so the reason why I'm cutting down here is because all of this is stone. Whoa! Got some ruby ore. Yay me. Right, now we've got a bit more stone. More stone. We can build another layer. Hopefully. This way. No. This way. Right. Get the axe out. Pickaxe this out. Now, can I get stuff set between these? Do. Right. Splitters. Right. One there. So that's going to do those 2. And that's going to do those 2. So yeah, we just need to go into this wall just a little bit. Bugger. Who thought this was a good idea? Me! Right. Okay, so if I stick a sorter right where I am, we can drag that lot up that way. We should be okay. Should be. Right, splitter, sorry. Okay. I'll get rid of that rock in a minute, it's fine. Right, conveyor belt first. From this one into this one, that is fine. And then we've got to run a conveyor belt to the end of this one. Now, obviously, if I want to extend this out to add like another line, then I would be running like more that way. So, I mean, the plus side to doing this is I can now run more going off this way, so I could just keep going and add more boilers, well, more water from here, and then I can add more to this back section. All I'd have to do is just dig through this wall. I know it sounds like all I got to do is just dig through, but genuinely that's all I need to do now is just be like done. E. Tis a bit janky, but there we go. As long as it works, it will be okay. That's the overall consensus. Yeah, we can deal with that. Right. Doug B, how you doing, buddy? So I need to bring it up to a splitter here. Right on this edge. And there we go. So that's ore coming from the other end of the mine. Alright, then I need to turn that one into there, and then all that gets powered up and everything's just better. That's fine. Oh. Oh, everything's all twitchy. How you doing, Jason? Oh, I've had a drink for like an hour and a half. And it's only 9 o'clock. Pardon me. Okay, so this is all just water. I need 8 boilers. And I don't really know how to set the boilers out. Because all of this is just water. And the problem with the boilers is they're all a bit backwards. So if I have these set up here, which is fine, but it's like then feeding them the water is like it's all off to one side. So if I put a boiler here, then I've got to worm piping all the way through. Now I know this game doesn't really matter about when it comes to like you can clip through pipes. It doesn't matter. You can clip them. It's all good. But I prefer it if it didn't. Oh, cool, man. What's the part you got left? Oh. First off, I need to split 2 into 1. So that's going to come off here. I need to put another splitter right there. I hope that'll be okay. Maybe. Maybe not. Actually, if we just do it the same way we did up there, so it feeds 2 different ways, that should be okay. Downside is that for me, it's like if I'm doing boilers this way, I have got a limited room. I'm gonna have to do this the other way. I'm gonna have to do this so the boilers are facing that way. Maybe. A new AM4 prop. Oh, really? You want the one I've got? 50. I've got the 5800 X3D. Works perfectly. I want this set up the same way as this, so if I need to bring more in, I just build that way. Downside is actually no, the downside wouldn't be water so much on this, because the water is going to be like coming from that side. Oh yeah, I know. But your main rig, I would go with an X3D. And then your second rig, which would be, let's say that's just a streaming PC, I would just have like a normal 3600. I wouldn't even worry about the X at that point. I'd be like, no, it's done. I need more iron cogs. That's not in line, that's not in line. Right. Yeah, I think this is the best way to do it. Use less space that way. If I need to build more, they go that way. Right. And each one of these can run one of these boilers then. So that'd be cool. Right. I'm going to bring it in line. Would I say that's too close? So, do you know, has anybody else got to this point in the game? Anybody in chat? Because can I link all of my boilers together so they just come out into one area? I'm asking, so because these come with 2 outlets, so I would just like have one that plugs into one, then they can all throw through one instead of having to use like multiple. I feel like I need to go back one more square on these. Yes, mate, link them all. Okay. Because I was going to link them using the join thingies. Oh, we need copper ingot. It's okay, we got loads. Right. 4 of those. Eh. Oh. It's really annoying. Oh, I haven't got any. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 3 more. We're going through that wall. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We're going through that wall. Right. Yeah, I think I'm going to go that way. So I need to build 2 more. If I build 1 here and 1 on that end, it should be okay. But I still need to upgrade this. Fun and games. Right, more floor. Right, done. It's just a bit annoying they put the intakes on the outside. No, I get it, like the whole hydrogen thing as well. So it's part of the whole, like, yeah, it's going to be designed a bit differently, but yeah. It's like nightmares. Comes back to haunt you every now and then. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, cool. So, first off then, what we need to do is we're going to run water pipe from each one of these. Oops. That's perfectly fine. And then we got to run I need more copper ingot. We're nearly done. Nearly. Oh, so close, but yet so far. Oh, yep. Cool. Yeah. Right. Doing that the wrong way around. Idiot. Right. Look at this end. It's easier to run this end. Right. It's going to look a little bit stupid, but being able to clip pipes through pipes is completely fine. Oh, we're so close. Right. I need to build one right there. And then we'll line that up perfectly. So that one will be right to here. And then we'll go from that one to that one, this one to that one, and then we'll go that one to that one. And there we go. Right. Awesome. Now I just need to power these bloody things. Right. So same as before, we need a ton of splitters. Feed in 2 machines. And then one more. Right. Get these belted up. I haven't got any more iron ingot, but iron ingot's easier. Still got to learn vid editing, to which is a pain for me personally. Video editing is real simple. Like, if you want to do like easy stuff, it's really simple. If you want to do like harder stuff, yeah, it is a lot more. But this is where you would basically know somebody who can do it for you or hire somebody. Because I would say like the more time you're going to be spending on anything doing stuff is literally editing. And that's why even I've considered just be like, you know what, thinking of just like going streaming for a while and just not worrying about the editing side of things for a while, because it's a pain in the arse. It really is. Yeah. Oh, now I need more iron cogs. Well, that's just me as a you know, as of making videos and doing streams and everything else, I like doing videos. So if I was to give them up for a bit, I'd still be like, you know what, I want to make a video, I want to do this, and I'll make something. But at the same time, I don't mind streaming. If I'm only streaming for like a couple of hours a day, because I wouldn't push it to like 8, 9, 10 hours a day, I'd push it to like 4 hours a day, you know. Most of the time, like my weekend streams would be the ones that I normally sit around on. So like Saturday and Sunday, I'd probably be doing like 4 hours, you know, 6 till 10 sort of thing. During the week, I'd be doing like 2 hours, like maybe every day, but it would just be from like 9 to 11 every night. I know it's not enough to get by, but it's what I've considered doing because of just making videos is something. At the moment, I'm not the greatest person who makes content. I know that for sure. But what I do make is I normally make honest videos. Right, so if I bring that one all the way up here. But it's just trying to find that balance, and finding the balance is sometimes not easy. And live streams does do better. It's depending on what you're playing as well. I mean, there's a lot of people who would do YouTube and everything else. You're either doing it for a hobby or you're doing it because you really want to. And for me, doing it as a streamer, I actually don't mind doing streams, but I don't mind doing videos, and that's where I sort of catch myself. Like I like streaming because I get to talk to people. Videos is a different kettle of fish. And it's depending on what you're thinking of what you're doing. It's like, yeah, well, you know, I want to do this or I want to do this. If you're looking to make more entertaining content, it's practice. Not even I can do it properly. I can't do it properly anyway. I want to. That's the difference. I want to learn better. Right. You prefer streaming, so that's what you used to. Yeah, exactly. Doing videos and stuff, I've got to be honest, there's plenty of programs out there that can do the editing and stuff for you now. If you're looking to making shorts, what you could do is set up like I did with my streaming software. I've got my main screen in the middle, which is the bit I normally record from. Also, I've got like something called Atium. And Atium basically does vertical content, so you can record shorts at the same time as doing this. All I have to do is hit that record button. It does like a 5-minute backtrack of like everything that's been said, and then it records it, and then it keeps it off as a separate piece of content. But yeah, that you could do that. Hopefully this works. Well, it's all running, so that's good. Right, time to connect all this stuff up at the top. Oh, I haven't sorted those out yet. Right, let me sort these out first, because we're actually not doing anything with these yet. So these are going to be for silver. Silver braces. Got to test out new equipment this coming week to make sure I have it all correct. All good, man. If you want to chat about like recording and stuff, let me know. I'm always about, as you know, because I don't do anything else, because I'm jobless and life. It's fine, don't worry. Right, so this is silver. We gotta set all this up first. Yeah, I know. Like I said, the only things I'm looking in for now are just like upgrades to what I've got. Like I said, microphone I need to upgrade. My camera I need to upgrade. That's why there's a thing up the top. My chair as well. I've been looking around because of the Black Friday sales. I'm like, yay, Black Fridays, cool. So yeah, I'm obsessed at the moment with looking on like websites for chairs. Have I? No, I have got 4 of these. Right, this is for silver. I don't trust myself with a 10-foot barge pole. What, chairs? Okay. Last things we gotta do. Right? Oh, Black Friday sales. Yeah, so for me, Black Friday sale is like, okay, cool, I'm fine with that. I can deal with this. This was coal, right? Yeah, this is coal. Excellent. Right. This was the last thing that I needed to do to make all of this work. So for the last nearly 3 hours, everything has been building up to this one thing. And it's like mildly depressing now. Right. So coal. This is going to be powering itself to power downstairs. Okay? Yeah. And I need copper ingot. Fuck my life. Jeez. Alright, copper ingot, here we come. Yeah, basically at the end of this month, I should have enough money. To get myself a chair. And basically, the reason why this one doesn't suit me is because it's got fixed sides. So where the arms are fitted, they slope that way, so that when they attach to the chair, they're at the bottom, but they slope outwards. Now, because they slope outwards, they dig into the side of my legs. So the reason why I've never had this problem before is because of, like, when I had the Vinsetto chair, the armrests you could pull backwards, so they were on a pivot and they were set further back. And I'm like, oh, you bastard. You found something you like in the end? Well, not so much. No, I've found the problem. So basically, because this is an office chair, so I actually don't mind it. This chair's really comfortable. Like I've enjoyed actually sitting here comfortably. I fall asleep in this chair. Ask my wife. So I can fall asleep in this chair and it's comfortable. But it's the arms. The arms where it slopes forwards, it sucks. Okay, I'll show you. Okay. Is it these guys? Yeah, I think I bought this chair from these guys last time. The chair itself is nice, but the arms are a pain in the ass. So let me just find. Is it this one? Sort of. No. Is this sort of chair? Okay, yes, that's perfect. That's a perfect example. Perfect example is this chair that I'm going to show you now. So, the problem is the arms, right? Because they do this shitty thing here, they arch forward. So when you put, I sit with my legs out a bit, right? Because, you know, it's just more comfortable. I'm like, oh, I'm a sloucher, cool, whatever. But because the arms outward, this bit here digs into the side of my legs. I have, You know when people wear their headsets too tight, right? And they get that line across the top of their head? I get that in the side of my legs because of where this is. So I was like, so why does this keep happening? It's like mainly because the chairs that I've had in the past were like this. Let me just scroll down to a sideway on this. Because they pivoted at this point here, which is a hinge, I could pull the arms back, sit comfortably, and my legs don't dig in because you're pulling the whole thing backwards because they pivot. So because they pivot, they're ergonomically better for me, and that's been my problem for the last sort of however long I've owned this chair for the last year. That's been the main issue, and that's it. That's the entire issue that I've been having, and it literally comes down to the arms of this chair. Now I could just take them off, but because I have kids, they fuck the chair up, so it leans to one side. So I lean this way, and if I pick it up, I can wobble it, which isn't good. So I do need to find a stronger chair. Something that can hold 150 kilo is easier because I've got to add me and like one of my kids sitting on me most of the time. But yeah, it's been fun. But yeah, that was the whole problem with this chair. It was literally, it comes down to the arms on the chair, and that's what buggered me up the most. Yeah, they're not exactly a structural part of the chair. They're just there for your comfort. But the problem with them is that they're just stuck there. You can't move them. If I could move them like backwards, where I used to be able to, on like that, my old Vinsetto chair, I loved that chair, so I might have to buy another one. But that is just because they have like they have the arms that you can move. That's literally that's the whole reason why I want one. Right, so I need to bring. If I bring the boiler, oh, can you just stop fucking loading, bloody game? Right, I'm going to turn autosave off soon. Right, we're going to bring the boiler to here. We're going to bring the water to here. Yeah, I mean, so yeah, the idea of having like with the Noble chair, because they've got the arms that sort of poke up. So the ones that go up, they go sideways and out, and then you've just got two bits on top. I don't mind those so much, but for me, they're not as. Yeah, I'd maybe look at one, but they're not very cheap. Now, the one I was looking at was from I think it was called, the company was called Arda. They're like 400 quid, but yeah, they looked really nice. But I did sit there and just went, I can't justify spending £400 on a chair when my kids' beds together cost less than that. So when we bought, because I had to buy the kids' beds, almost at the beginning, maybe the second quarter of this year. Yeah, I had to do that, and so I spent, I think it was £375 on 2 beds, and this chair was £400. I'm like, I can't justify spending that much money on a chair. It's just not doable. So yeah, I would, but I really can't. Right, we're going down. That's in the wrong place. Found another place that sells PC chairs. It will surprise you. Smith's Toys, mate. I was B&Q sell them. Right, I didn't even know this. B&Q is a bloody DIY hard like superstore in the UK, and they sell gaming chairs. So it doesn't surprise me. There's a bloody rock in the way. And B&Q selection, I like everybody else. Like Debenhams sell them as well. I wouldn't be surprised, because Toys R Us are online, I wouldn't be surprised if you can buy them in Toys R Us. Right, let's try and get all this sorted now. Right, I can put coal into this to get things started. You owe me 50 coal. There's so much coal, I don't really care. Yeah, I was really surprised B&Q sell them. I found a couple of other office websites that sell things like this as well. I'm like, you know what? It might just be one of these things. At some point, I'll just be like, I'm going to buy that one. There have been a couple I do like the look of. Mainly Vinsetto, because I've used them before. I like the look of them. They felt all good. And the last one I had, the lever did not break on the arms. It didn't break in the seat. The only thing that broke in the seat was the seat itself, because my kids decided to use it as a trampoline. And even though they're not 120 kilo or 150 kilo, they still broke my fucking chair. And I wasn't happy. So, yeah. We'll see how things go. Right. Last point to go. We got to go to top stairs now. And we got to put in more boilers, because we got to wire everything up now so everything works. Yeah, it's going to be good. And then I get the exciting way. I get to do this again with gold. And I'm going to be so excited. It's going to be so much fun. Because I've got to be honest, actually, as I said, I like this game. It's really cool. But like when you're spending 3 hours just doing this, I'm like, I need a break. I need a Kit Kat. Shove it out your bum bum. Right, that's one. Do. Well, that one's connected, that one's connected. Are we cooking, Frankie? I think we are. I think. Oh yeah, we're now producing silver. Get in. Oh, would you Adam and Eve it? So my next process comes up that hole, right? Comes up here. I've been here before. So this is where gold is. Catch you later, Steve. Have a good one, man. So yeah, gold is here. I haven't found a coal vein, so I'm going to have to mooch around for one. Oh no, I think that is a coal vein. Sorry. That's a coal vein. I'm going to bring that out here and be happy. I got myself a Blisswood massage office chair. The website has them for like 92 and I love it. It is a UK manufacturer. Who did you get the chair from? I mean, if you just type in the company name and I'll have a look. 92 quid's a bargain. And it's probably on Black Friday sale as well. So yeah, what I've got to do from here is I've got to bring gold up to here, because I'm going to conveyor belt it all the way up to here. It's fine. I might do some funny loopy stuff here and then set the crushers up and so on and so forth across the same wall. I've still got to split it into 4, so that's why I'm going to have to mess around with it a bit. So I might loop it up to here, bring it around here, set the crushers up along here, and then we could just carry on doing the smelters and everything else. Because I need to bring in another 4 smelters and a 4 everything else just to do this. But yeah, we got silver going now. Oh, I'm so happy. It's called, the actual website's called Blisswood. Let me just check this out. Blisswood. Oh, blisswood.in by any chance? They're selling on Amazon, so that's pretty handy. Nice tables. Bedroom collection, not bad. Oh yeah, they sell the same sort of stuff as everybody else. Yeah. I've seen all this, but so these, not the beds. These office chairs. These get sold everywhere. Like this chair is actually this chair. This is 99 quid. But yeah, this is like, if you go onto any website, you'll see these chairs everywhere because they are just, unfortunately they're a generic chair. Oh, you can see it. Oh, I'm going to have to bring it up on the screen again. Right, Blisswood. They get sold through Amazon, obviously, good seller, so that's okay. They sell beds. They sell lots of beds, but they sell home office, office chairs. This sort of chair is, you will see this on everything. The one I've got is called the Blisswood Relaxer Flex 8-point massage chair. This one here. Yeah. That chair there, right? These. So what happens is that these are wholesale chairs, and they're just generic chairs. A company called Blisswood here, they've called it the Blisswood 8-point massage chair. On every other website, it's the same thing. It's the same chairs. They just call them by their own different names. Because, where is it? This chair here is the one I'm currently sitting in, and it wasn't called a Blisswood chair. I got mine from a Soam, and I Soam there. They just called it the Soam massage chair. So yeah, it's basically wholesale shit. They get it from like China, and then they sell it for like mass on their websites. You got the blue yeah, fabric stuff looks good. So the one I wanted, and it's a little bit more than I can afford right now. I'll show you this, because for me it's like, you know what, it's cool. Gaming chairs. Not buying X-Rocker because X-Rocker are too fat. Let's just go, can we go like the most expensive? Let's go high to low, most expensive, these ones. This is what I want. I want one of these. The Under-Seat Kaiser Fabric Ergonomic Office Chair, 400 quid. And the reason why is just because it looks comfortable. It looks bloody nice. It's got the headrest. It's got the far, and it's got the arm supports are a little bit further out as well. Yeah, it's just 400 quid. That's the downside. And I was like, But yeah, cause I want a fabric chair as well, because like sitting on like fake leather and everything else, it's not always good. Alright, cool. So now that's everything I've done for silver. So how are you liking the game so far? I got it a while ago, and I've only had 2 mining drills on an iron massive deposit. Okay, so I've got iron, copper and silver now working. I haven't done gold yet. Gold's gonna be like another 3 hours. Thankfully, I've just upgraded all my boilers to go to like, yeah, same as Noble, but yeah, it's Noble. That one's not. So things I've done today, right? Things I've done today. Completely redone my piping and my I just fell off, bugger. So I redid all of this. So all of my boilers and stuff like that have all been replaced. So we can now do up to 16 machines. Because it takes 4 of these to run 8 of those machines. So I've upgraded this to double the size capacity that I had before. So then I can run twice as many of everything. And the reason why is because I've just finished silver. So silver, everything's being made by silver now. I'm done with that. Then I'm moving on to gold. The downside is that later on you can do alloys. So you can mix alloys. So you can mix like gold and silver and copper and bronze and bits and pieces or whatever, and turn it into something else. So all of these at the moment are completed. Now, when it comes to doing all the extra stuff later on, I've got enough. I feel. Worst comes to worst, I haven't. We go from there. But yeah, it is definitely a grind. Now, the thing I could do, if I really wanted to, and I really just wanted to make a lot of money, is I could set up the auto selling point right here and just flog it all. Automation level 2. Oh man, when you get to like 3 and 4, it's like you have to go hunting for stuff and you have to upgrade. So to build 4, 8, 6, 12 processes so far, you need 8 boilers, 8 water intakes. You need a coal supply just to do that on its own. What I've got is I've got a drill system that's drilling its own power. So it's basically funneling coal to my system, which is set up on a different run. So all of this coal is coming from one drill. I had to go further afield to get my coal. So basically, there's one drill. That drill over there is funneling coal into the power supply to power that drill to move my coal all the way to my actual plant. And then, in order to get the silver out the ground, I've had to put another little power station next to it so I'm able to pull the silver out. Same with the gold that's going to happen at some point. Gold, I'm probably going to have to do as a separate thing, because at the moment, I've just spent 3 hours doing this. I had to redo my entire boiler area. All of this flooring's new because it was getting too big. So all of this had to be relayed. All of this had to be repiped. Had to be redug. So that was all fun and games. The silver stuff we've literally just mined all the way from where it was to where it is now. So there's conveyor belts everywhere now. It's fun. It's all good. It's all good. And silver comes out of here. And again, so this one here, this drills coal, powers itself. The pipe goes down a set of stairs all the way down. So it powers this drill to get silver up a set of stairs. If you want to know how to if you want to know if you can get your drill out, the ore out of the ground, build a set of stairs and just follow the line. That's all you got to do. But yeah, that's it so far. And now I've got everything silver working. I'm now making money from silver. Well, I'm not. I've got to be honest. I haven't made any money for a while. Is it still janky with the piping and belts where they snap and still end up messed up somehow? That's why I did all my piping from upstairs. So all the pipes I've got are going up. They go up. I don't have anything on the floor because it does look a bit wanky. The conveyor belts is depending on how far you're putting things away. If you put things further afield, then yeah, it's going to be a bit bad. What you can do is let me just grab one of these just quick. So when you're putting out your belts, treat it a little bit like satisfactory, where if you just put one belt in, it goes straight. So if you're going to build another belt on top of it, just make sure it's straight again. And if you're going to go around a corner, so make sure it's straight and then find that corner first and then bring it out to where you want to be, and then it sort of works itself out a bit nicer. You just have to take your time with the belts a bit because obviously it's satisfactory sort of physics, so everything's a bit more twisted if you just connect things up. Like I've done in some of it where it is just like connected, it's a bit twisted, but most of the time I set things just a little bit further apart so it doesn't look as bad. I would say in order to achieve right angles it's a little bit harder because I've done it, but it was a pain. I started a new game again. I don't know why I don't stick with the save, because you always want something different. So this was like, I tried to be a little bit more of a perfectionist. So I did manage to do a right angle, but it did take a little bit of time. So yeah, you just make sure I put this down in sections, and I was like, if I just pull over a little bit, we're fine and we're all good here. So yeah, that's what I did here, and that was just to get them fed into here, and then it's done from there. But yeah, next thing I might put some lights down here because it is getting a bit dark. It's like there's too much stuff. Oh, go up the stairs. But yeah, so far I've got all of this iron, all of that done. I've got to sort my inventory out again because I'm full of crap again. I don't want to be full of crap. It just is. I don't need copper ore. I don't need iron ore. I don't need really any of this stuff, but I've got it because well, you need this or whatever. Don't need silver ore. I'm mining silver ore. Ruby ore. I haven't got any rubies yet. Earth shards I don't really care about. Looks like it's the most time for the auto market. Yeah, I'm almost to that point. The thing is like if I do the auto market, I start using all my backlog, and I'm like, no, I don't really want to yet. I like my backlog. I've got stuff. It feels like I've accomplished something. But yeah, so all that's basically being made. Silver's being made now, and it will just tick through. The next thing is gold, and that'll be like another. I've got to do all this again. Can't you set the auto mold to a minimum? Well, I don't really want to though. Ads at the moment. Oh yeah, because it's Twitch. I say that I've had to play it on YouTube as well. But yeah, so the next thing I've got to do is gold. So the next major thing I've got to do, I've got to spend another 3 hours. And I know it's going to take 3 hours because that's how long it took me to do this one. Well, I don't know, because I don't have to destroy my power station next time. I just have to add gold to it. So gold is going to be from here to about here. I can put the smelters in fine. I can put the constructors in fine. But when it comes to putting in the shredders that are going to put it down to powder, so these things, the crushers, I'm going to have to put them over here. And then we're good. Question: isn't the object of the game to find those king things, or isn't game fleshed out yet? I believe it is, yeah, but I was just trying to get everything done first because I'm like that. Yeah. The aim of the game is to literally find the gems for the king's thing, yes. But because this is me, and I'm not in any major rush, so far I would say my inventory system is pretty cool. You tried to destroy the orc base with the pickaxe or keep it for decor. I haven't destroyed that one yet. I will do. You can take it apart with the hand axe because it's just wood. But I'm building there. I'm slowly turning it like, you know, capitalism, where you just take over sections. This is capitalism. It's just like I'm taking it all out. So yeah, my next thing is to basically automate all of gold. So that's all finished and done. And then we can automate the selling process, and that'll just be like just shoveling it all into one place. Now the problem with that is there's only like 4 holes. So I need to build 3 of them. Or I could just or I just sell the things that don't really matter. So like these. I don't think I need filters. Maybe I do. I don't know. I definitely don't need these to build with. So bracers, don't need those to build with. But there we go. So gold is next, yeah. And I'm probably going to be building out to about here. It's just going to take time, that's all. But I've got to be honest, I don't think I could play this with enemies on. Like, I would have to sit here and start just building ammo and just be like, no, I'm just going to surround them and just kill them and don't care. But it's all the extra stuff that I don't really want to do. I don't care about building the guns. I just care about playing the game. I think the game's pretty cool. But I didn't really want to fight the enemies. That's why I turned them off. I just didn't care that much about them. Yeah, because I was talking to people who left them on, and they were just like, literally, as soon as I started the game, I was just getting attacked by everything. I was like, no, I'm good. I just turned them off. When I played the demo of this, and I did it live stream, I did it so we started it without the enemies on, and it was like, you know, casual. I'm like, cool, I'm good. I can just build stuff, and I'm happy. And then we started another game right at the end of that session, and as soon as I turned on the enemies, I put down my waypoint of like, hey, this is where I'm going to build my camp. Instantly attacked by goblins. I was like, why? Oh, yeah, that's because the enemy's on. Oh, cool, now I'm getting attacked by a wild boar. Fantastic, cool. Put my notice board down so I can get some missions going. Oh, I get attacked by an orc. I was like, nah, screw this. I was attacked 4 times in, like, done. I could not be bothered. Yeah, so I mean, we're obviously in neutral mode, which is that's what this is. Like, they don't bother you. Balls will come up to you and they'll be like, I need to kill you because I need your skin. Cool, I'm like Hannibal Lecter now. Oh, sorry, what's the other one? I can't remember his name now. Buffalo Bill, that's the guy. But yeah, so that's all of that lot done. That's fine. And let's go upstairs and see what we can unlock. I got 30 grand on me. Worst comes worst, I can empty one of these out and just be like, done. But yeah, that'll just run forever now. Well, until it runs out. And it's not going to run out of iron. I've got 3 veins of iron next to each other. There's like 90,000 iron all in one go. I'll show you. Let me just check out what I can afford and what I need to get to now. What's my next thing that I'm going to unlock for a video? We haven't done automation level, whatever this is. So automation level 5 is where we're going next. So all of that stuff that I'm building has all now got a purpose. So what do you need? I need filters and golden rods for building those. And then I need silvers and golden gems. So the idea is to basically build all this shit up and go for it, basically. And then we've got to get the combinator. And that means we've got to combine all our stuff, which is awesome. And then we've got to get the gem cutter, which is awesome. And then we've got to get the gem polisher, which is awesome. So all of this stuff I've got to do next. Automation level 6 is like making gemstone ingots and doing this. And then the last stage of automation is level 7, which is the infuser. Oh, so with the elevator, I started from the bottom. This, I started all the way from the bottom. I dug all the way down first, and then I built it back up. It's slow. It takes a minute and 17 a minute and 17 seconds to do 75 meters. So it takes about a meter a second to like descend and ascend, which isn't too bad. But... So yeah, automation level 5 is like the finishing processes. So all the stuff I've made so far, where it's come out to the storage, now all I need to do is upgrade to this section. Okay, so that's where automation 5 comes. So that all that stuff that I'm building now gets turned into more different things. Automation level 6 is just gemstones, and then automation level 7 is this stuff, the infuser, and I've got to make all that stuff as well. So I've got a little bit of work to do, which is fine. I've still got to unlock all of this crap. So the grand coin storage, the automated market, large coin storage. I suppose what I will do is everything that I don't use here. So that's cogs and plates. That's iron plates and copper pipe work. That's filters and golden rods. And that's silver rods and gold gears. So anything I'm not using, I will probably sell. And everything that I will be using goes into making these things. And then when I've got into the next stage, which is like doing ingots and everything else, then we work into everything else, basically. It's just a case of working it through. But there's lots of stuff to do. I've still got to do this. I've still got to do the crafting stuff, which I still haven't done level 3. I've got to do the navigator for gemstone stuff. That's going to take ages because they could be miles away. I don't know. I haven't done the spit roast or the ale farm and everything. And I've still got to run through all this. So I've still got lots to do. But on that note, it's been 3.5 hours. And it's Sunday. And I need to just chill before I have to get up early because of the kids. And they're going back to school. The minecart's all good. I did. If you go and check my YouTube channel, I did a video on how the minecart works, what you need for it, and can you ride it? And yes, you can. All right. Until then, if you got any more questions, go check out one of my. If you've got any questions and you're on Twitch, go check out one of my videos on YouTube. Leave me a comment, and I'll get back to you within 24 hours. I always do. Unless it buries itself and I can't find it. But I normally get back to anybody within 24 hours. I reply most of the time. So, until my next live stream video or whatever else is on the channel, I've been Hybridsteel. You've been awesome. This is Sunday. Tomorrow's Monday. I get up early. I have to go. Until then, I'm going to say peace out. Have fun. Enjoy everything you guys do. Don't forget to become a member, a subscriber. If you like the stream, go down and check the merch out. There's loads of stuff around. Have a great evening, and I will catch you another day. A boom! Fist bump to you.